Hi there, welcome to She Spice. Katt Williams has gathered consideration from various Hollywood figures of late, and Mike Epps has, as of late, joined the ranks of those apparently endeavoring to defame him. The hypothesis is that Epps might have been enrolled by powerful people in the business to embrace this errand. The satire circle is buzzing with reactions to the Feline Williams dynamic meeting at Shannon Sharpe's Digital Recording Club. Shay is famous for his provocative and funny points of view. Williams went all in as he truly talked about individual jokesters like Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish, Cedric the Performer, and Steve Harvey, as well as digging into his vocation and individual life. Williams imparted his unfiltered insights on Hollywood, the Illuminati, and the elements of dark culture. A few of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own drawback in light of the Feline Williams interview comic. Mike Epps, who imparted the screen to Williams in the 2002 film, considers him a companion and energetically prodded Williams about his new appearance on The Shannon Sharpe Show. Epps, in a new stand-up set, entertainingly commented on Williams' decision to wear a Fendi coat, proposing that it very well may be a knockoff and energetically encouraging him to select an alternate outfit. Feline Williams' Fendi coat worn during his Actually Being Examined Club Shay interview is to be sure genuine in spite of ongoing cases from individual entertainer Mike Epps. And that counterfeit FY music coat that is my ass recently brought up, the very same coat can be found by means of the Fendi site for $4,200. Mike Epps made fun of Feline Williams' appearance on Club Shay and guaranteed he was wearing a phony Fendi coat anyway. Epps asserted Williams didn't pay that much, as he said the coat he had on during the meeting was certainly not a genuine Fendi item and ought to have recently worn something else. It's fuck up, man. Epet about a kindred humorist. He just ought to have worn something else than the L cap he had on and that phony Fendi coat. That is my end, however, with the end goal of dispelling any misinterpretations and highlighting his agreeable relationship with Feline Williams. Mike Epps took to Instagram to explain his position. Epps shared a post communicating that continuous conversations and exchange are essential for an essential showcasing approach. He featured his commitments to advancing individual jokesters, including Williams, and encouraged others to perceive the difficulties faced by people of color in an industry that isn't completely their own. I placed this large number of MFS on, and as of yet, putting comics on today, none of you all adequately dare or care to the point of working with him or coming around him. Quit making this so terrible. EP expressed we jokesters. I put him in a film when nobody needed to work with him. A portion of what he said was valid, and some of it was not at the day's end. We are people of color in a business that isn't our own. He added, I broke on his coat since that is what comics do. This is showcasing fakers, all that he said, and you all are distraught at me. Get the F out of here. We're having a good time. You are all focusing on despite the fact that he is guaranteed that he was taking a poke at Feline. His jokes demonstrated in any case just after his coat. Epps likewise kidded about feeling jealous that Williams didn't specify his name in the broadly coursed interview, proposing he also could involve some consideration in the media. Spotlight entertainer Mike Epps is energetically communicating some jealousy in the wake of being avoided with regards to the Feline Williams viral meeting, making reference to tending to the circumstance via online entertainment. Epps explained his sentiments in a happy way. I got a little envious. Man, Feline broke the web and didn't say my name. Fortunate or unfortunate. I really want the press too. NS expresses something about me in there. A man criticizes me. I don't mind. I had an extraordinary coming out. I need the press. Epps playfully commented in the video cut anyway. Likewise, when Mike shielded Feline, there was a time of strain between the satire Goliath. Kevin Hart and Mike Epps had in the past offered basic remarks about Hart in any event, drawing correlations among him and individual comic Feline Williams. Anyway, Hart didn't take these comments lightly and made a point to address Epps about them. The quarrel between Kevin Hart and Mike Epps has been continuously set apart by a progression of public trades and put-downs via virtual entertainment and different stages. The beginnings of their contention probably won't be commonly known. However, Epps shed a little light on his complaints with her during a meeting with the Breakfast Club. In the meeting, Epps communicated that he saw Hart as excessively delicate, notwithstanding Hart's status in the satire world. I simply suppose that on the off chance that you're in a key, influential place, you can't be a guardian, you can't be the police, you can't carry on like a casualty without fail, and individuals can have an assessment on you, he said, since you're the chief of something. On the other hand, on the off chance that you have more than most others, that doesn't imply that an individual can't have an assessment on you. Everyone won't really care for you, and you can't be angry with everyone disliking you. Kevin Hart has uncovered his endeavors to determine the contention with Mike Epps various times, yet Epps has kept on scrutinizing the jokester as per individuals. Hart once tended to the circumstances, saying, "Well, without a doubt, that you're a miserable individual. I conversed with you a few times, eye to eye, in an endeavor to put the BS behind us. I even contacted you like a man and attempted to get to the bottom of your harshness. When will you understand that my prosperity doesn't have anything to do with you or your excursion?" Mike Epps has reliably communicated deference for entertainer Feline Williams during the meeting with the Morning Meal Club. Epps underscored how William Tricks hasn't lessened his star power, expressing that Felice is a star. You can attempt to discuss him, talk about his propensities or anything that individuals say he did. Everyone finished with a few propensities. Everyone accomplished something. A long time ago, Mike Epps added fuel to his quarrel with Kevin Hart on Twitter in a tweet. Epps proposed that Hart could never have made his degree of progress without Feline Williams. Preparing Epps implied that because of Williams' lawful difficulties, some have seen him as flighty, setting out a freedom for Hart to assume control over man on the off chance that Feline Williams could never have gone crazy. It would be no Kevin Hart. Epps composed Except for the Thorns didn't stop there. Epps tweeted a few slanderous remarks focused on the ride-along star, which provoked Hart to fight back with tweets of his own. I researched the genuine Mick applications seconds ago, and my PC said they were no longer important. Hart posted in one tweet, "Hello, the genuine Mick. Epps, look behind you. I'm going to glue you 2 times. The first feline elapsed on you. Now me." Hart went on in a meeting with Hot 97. Mike Epps examined Kevin Hart's arrangements to make a film suggestive of Harlem Nights, the first film delivered in 1989, highlighting satire legends. Like Richard earlier, Red Fox and Eddie Murphy, Hart's vision for the new task includes uniting the present comedic heavyweights. Feline Williams, Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, and Tracy Morgan. Good graciousness. Come on, man. Kevin Hart communicated his fantasy about reproducing the Harlem Nights feel for a cutting-edge crowd in a meeting with Complex by means of hip-hop. Energy in my fantasy is making the Harlem Nights feel like a film today. Epps answered decidedly to Hart's task, recommending that collaborating on a Harlem Nights-esque film with hair would be sufficient to make peace, which would really be cool. Epps remarked in regards to the HRS project, notwithstanding their past contentions. Epps recognized the capability of such a joint effort, particularly with regards to recent concerns. With all the stuff continuing right now with all the prejudice stuff, it would be great to see a lot of siblings meet up and work on something for the fans. So this is very puzzling for the fans to accept that Mike is making this large number of mockery all alone when he could do anything for him. They accept that he has been recruited by the elites of the business who are causing him to say such things for Feline. Mike Epps confronted reactions from some of Feline Williams fans who blamed him for disregarding and jealousy towards Williams' achievements following his jokes. One of them wrote that what Mike neglected to acknowledge was that Felice was resolving the issues he had with those he referenced that had concealed him. They were not discussed in a good manner. He without a doubt has no sort of problem with Mike. Feline wasn't doing promotionizing for anybody simply because of my closely held conviction. Another was that Mike was utterly misguided. Feline Williams' Fendi coat is on the Fendi site for more than $4,000, haha. I like Mike Epps, however. He's not half as amusing as Feline Williams. Essentially, he conceded he was envious that another individual composed Feline come all accordingly. Epps took to Instagram to explain his goals and guard his relationship with Williams. He shared a photograph of himself, and Williams joined in with an extended subtitle, making sense of the fact that his remarks were all in great fun. Epps underlined that he had upheld Williams by projecting him in a film. When others were reluctant to work with him, he recognized the blend of insights and lies in Williams' explanations, bringing up the difficulties they faced as people of color in an industry not totally their own. EPS described the chit-chat as a type of showcasing and explained that his "justice" about the coat was simply an aspect of the comedic custom, while Mike EPS didn't expressly address which of Feline Williams' remarks were valid or misleading. One subject Williams examined was the film Friday After Next. Williams guaranteed that Ricky Smiley lied about being given a role as Cash. Mike, the pimp character in the film, Williams likewise scrutinized Smiley's comedic ability and blamed him for assuming more female parts than male roles in motion pictures. Accordingly, Smiley communicated his love for Williams and decided not to participate in a dispute. The Williams interview has quickly acquired north of 30 million views on YouTube in only 4 days, igniting broad discussion among fans and jokesters. Some blamed Williams for his trustworthiness and courage, while others reprimand him for his bitterness. Subscribe She Spice for more videos.